April 3rd, 2011 was the day that I posted my first dip review. Guys, it's been 3 years since I started this channel. 3 years of JoeyLeddzDippin. And there's a lot to talk about it because it's something that's very important to me. When I started out, I was just a teenager, went to high school, who did it for fun. Now here I am, I guess you could call me a man, 19 years old, starting out my adult life. And it's not just for fun anymore, it's become a huge part of my life. My life would not be the same without this. This is a huge part of who I am and my life. And I never thought it'd become this, but it's 3 years. And I wanted to kind of do something special for this video, but what do you do for that? You don't. There's nothing I could think of that I could do special for this video except to talk about it and how much it means to me. Those 3 years, I mean, in some ways it feels like it was just yesterday. When I look at it as just one big spectacle, one big thing, and just instantly, holy shit, it was 3 years ago. It feels like yesterday. But when I actually pick it apart, look at it for what it is, and see all the things that have happened in those 3 years, it kind of does feel like 3 years, because I started out April 3rd, 2011, my first review ever, my Skull Vanilla review. And so I did dip reviews for a while, and then I stopped and did cigar reviews, and then stopped and then just fell off the face of the earth. Just took a huge break and just didn't announce it, was just gone. Then I came back, and then I had my horrible fucking rant phase, which was horrendous. And then eventually it all came full circle back to the dip reviews, where it's staying. It's staying here. I don't smoke anymore. Quit smoking July 5th, 2013. Haven't had a cigarette or cigar since. I don't smoke. Will puff on my e-cig from time to time, but that's it. I only dip, and that's what we're staying at. It's never changing. From now on, this is it. You know, I started out watching, the first dip video I ever saw on YouTube ever was Cajun Tiger 616, his kayak grape video. That was the first video I ever saw, dip video. And then I watched, you know, obviously some people like Do My Dash. I think his Skull Apple review was my second, and then obviously Outlaw and Darcy and all them came after that. And but Cajun Tiger in particular, he was like my idol. He was my favorite, and he was the one that really made me want to start making dip videos. So I started out, and my reviews sucked. They weren't edited. Then I started editing them, and then they got a little bit better, and then I made my intro. And I'll never forget, it was May 2011, his unboxing Mud Jugs video. Not only did he give me a shout out, but he gave me a huge shout out, and he also took my intro video, and edited it into his video. I'll never forget that. And that was my first breakthrough. And then I held my own for a little bit. He continued to give me, you know, little shout outs, and we talked, and we were friends. We're still friends and talk to this day, by the way. And then I managed fine on my own, and then the dip reviews went away, and then I did the cigar reviews. Subs kind of maintained themselves. They kind of went up a little bit. And then I took the huge break, and then I went to the rant phase, which was terrible, and then I lost quite a few. And then I was down to 500 around there, and then I came back to dip reviews, oddly enough, in April, about a year ago. Not quite a year ago. It was April 22nd or something like that. But I would only put them out so often. I didn't really return until about October, where I started making them a lot again. And I consider that my second prime. And just nailing out these reviews, man. And I think I got to about 7,000 on my own. And then, I want to think it was in December, maybe January, Outlaw Dipper made me Dipper of the Week. Out of nowhere. Didn't expect it, didn't ask him for it. He just made me Dipper of the Week. And I was at about 7,000, and here I am almost at 10,500. So the main thanks for what I am now, obviously from Cajun Tiger, the inspiration and the shout outs, and from Outlaw, the making me Dipper of the Week. I owe a lot of thanks to them. And in the past 6 months has definitely been my favorite time of the channel. It's been the most fun, been the best, because not only have I made videos, but my subscribers have gone up so much positive feedback, all these likes, all these views. But honestly, my favorite part about it is the wonderful people I've met. I made the Add Me on Skype videos, and I've met so many great people. And, you know, obviously YouTube's a huge part of my life, but so are the Skype calls now. I've met so many of my viewers, and, you know, I've made a lot of best friends through it. People I actually consider my best friends, and obviously my brothers, and they're going to come up in a little bit here. And it blows my mind because, you know, like, sometimes when I accept someone's request on Skype, they'll say, like, holy shit, I have a famous person on my Skype. Or, you know, they'll come in the call and they're just so starstruck. I've had people tell me I'm the next Cajun Tiger, I'm the next Mudjug and shit, you know, I don't know about that. But, and people put me on this pedestal and they look up to me like I'm internet famous. And it's so flattering, and it's crazy to see how starstruck people are the first time they come in the calls. It's crazy. It's crazy because I see myself as a normal guy who makes pretty good videos. You know, the fact that there's 10,000 people out there that at one point or another have seen one of my videos and said this guy is worth subscribing to and clicked that subscribe button. 10,000 people out there in the world and counting. I mean, I never thought I'd get this kind of attention because I know I'm not PewDiePie out there with 17 million subs or whatever the fuck. But, you know, what I call it is my own little corner of YouTube. My own little corner of YouTube. Because, I think I'm worth noting in the dip community. I'm not as big as Outlaw or Darcy, but I do think I'm worth noting for sure. And, you know, I call it my own little corner of YouTube. I'm comfortable with it. If my subscribers just stopped today and I didn't gain another one and it just stayed the same, I'd be perfectly happy with what I have, because I never thought I'd get to 100, but then I got to 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000, and here I am at 10,000. Cajun Tiger was the first YouTube dipper I ever watched, and he was like my hero. He was my idol. Like I said, he's the one that made me want to make dip videos, so he was my main inspiration. And he's currently at 12. I know he retired, but he's currently sitting at 12,000 subs. Here I am at 10,000, 2,000 away from my idol. My idol. I can't even describe that. I can't even describe it. And like I said, it's not just for the videos or anything anymore. It's, well, it's for the people I've met. To me, that's become a huge part of it within the past 4 months. I mean, I've always tried my best to, you know, reply and interact with my audience, my viewers. I don't call you guys fans. I will never call you guys fans. You are not my fans. You are my viewers. We are in this together. That's why I always say we have this many subscribers. We are up to this many subscribers. It's not me. It's us. Not to sound corny, but we're in this together. I wouldn't be here doing this if it weren't for you guys. You're not my fans. You're my viewers. We're in this together. And what better way to interact with your viewers than to talk face-to-face to them? Actually talk to them on Skype. No better way. And I've met so many great people, people I love to death, best friends, and my brothers, my two brothers, Hunter and Jared, Rocky Top Dipper, Tennessee Dipper. I didn't even know them 4 months ago, and now I look at them like my actual brothers. Like, I love them to death. Like, I look at them like my real biological brothers, even though they're technically not. And that all came out of this YouTube thing. People I didn't even know fucking 6 months ago that are like now my brothers. Now are my brothers. It's crazy. And going back to the starstruck thing, I remember Hunter, I talked to Hunter before I talked to Jared. Hunter, he messaged me like a few times throughout last year on Facebook. He would message me, and he admits these days that he pretty much stalked my Facebook, you know, because he really wanted to get a hold of me and whatnot. And so we talk here and there, and then we started talking more, and then, you know, I told him, I'll give you a shout out, and, you know, he freaked out about that, and then we started talking on Skype, and I'll never forget this, never fucking forget this. First time he was on Skype, I remember when we talked on Facebook, he said, it's my dream to pack a lip with you, right? And so, when I had him on Skype, I said, you said it's your dream to pack a lip with me, right? And his face just went, poof, he fucking lit up, and he's like, yeah, I'm like, then let's go. His face just fucking lit up. And now we're fucking brothers. And then Jared, he messaged me in November on my Facebook page. And we were just, you know, just talked about dip and whatnot. And then he mentioned, he's like, I'm starting out a channel and I'm making reviews. They kind of suck, which they didn't. He's like, you know, would you mind checking them out sometime? I'm like, you know what? I'll check you out and I'll give you a shout out. And he's like, holy shit, thanks. This is the best day of my life. And now we're brothers. I think it goes to show. Well, I don't know what it goes to show, but I'm glad it happened. I know I'm always ranting and raving about them. You know that because I brought them to the channel. But you can thank them for me still being here, because today, April 3rd, was the day that I was going to retire. I had my video all set up and everything, and I was going to upload it today. Today was going to be the day that I was going to say goodbye. And it was going to be the last time you would have ever seen me. But thanks to them, they're helping me out. And not that it wasn't fun, but it was almost a little too much for me to handle on my own. And thanks to them, we're keeping this thing going. And honestly, this is the most fun I've ever had on the channel, having them on. It's amazing to me. It feels fun, new, and fresh. Even though I'm still making the same style videos, it brings a new element to the channel, and it makes it feel new and fresh, and really restarts the fire. Not that it wasn't already going. It's pretty much pouring gasoline on the fire, really making things spark and explode and make it all exciting for me. And the feedback has been absolutely amazing. Everyone really likes Hunter and Jared. I mean, there's a few people out there like, you know, don't really care for the idea, but whether or not you like it, they're the only reason I'm still here. They're the reason that instead of me making a goodbye video today, that I'm making a 3-year anniversary video today. And they're also the reason that I will never stop making videos as long as I'm able to make them. So whether or not you like their videos, thank them for that. It just blows my mind. I never thought it'd be to this level. I'm really speechless about it. And I really, like I said, I don't have anything special to do today, and I'm trying to get my message point across. I know that I'm all over the place, but there's only so much you could say, and it's hard to put it into words, but I just need to say thank you for sticking by my side through, you know, the tough times, or the fucking Joey Led's droughts, I guess, or my horrible rant phase and everything. Thanks for sticking by my side. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the comments. Thank you for all of this. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.